welcome to Tla-o-qui-aht Tribal Parks. I'd like to share a bit of teaching about selecting a tree for making a canoe. My grandfather and my father were basically my main teachers in that regard. And so anytime we go out in the forest looking for a tree for a canoe, we're not allowed to just go there, okay, there's a tree right there, we'll just take that one. It was not like that. We had to come here and sit here and listen and make sure there's no eagle nests or other bird nests in this tree. We were not allowed to cut a tree within 100 meters of an eagle nest, and that was our people's teaching. My dad and my grandfather, they made sure that I knew that. You know, we were not allowed to just go there and just take stuff. We also had to be aware in the forest that there's no wolf dens or cougar dens or bear dens. And so that's why we have a lot of those songs and dances in our communities that are about awareness. And that's why they always dance and they look like that. It was because we were taught to be aware of all the things around here. And so that was the choosing of a tree. So, you know, when we came here, I asked for permission from the Great Spirit to have this tree. So you're not allowed to just come here and just cut that tree down. So you have to ask permission. And so I did. And so I came here several times before this tree was taken down. Sat here and shared some food and shared some prayers and asked the Great Spirit for this permission to have this. So this tree here, you know, when it was taken down, what it was giving the life to our community, so that it would provide us for many things. It gave us access to all of our resources and protection of them as well. So our people did travel quite a distance in these canoes. This size of a canoe was used mostly for seal hunting, and they'd go out like 30, 40, 50 miles offshore in these canoes, and the people knew about the weather and so on, and they would be able to do that. And so coming here and carving a canoe right here on site, as you can see, what it does is it leaves all the parts here for the forest floor here. That, you know, when we are out here in this part of our land, if we're from Tla-o-qui-aht at the house of IISAAK, that, you know, all the people would be out on other parts of the land. The women would be out there harvesting whatever it is in the forest, and the men, the guys, would be out there making canoes or getting a post for a house or something like that. And, you know, they would only take so much from one area. One of the other teachings from our ancestors was that Mother Nature will provide for our needs, but not our greed. And it's also our responsibility to the young ones that we have coming behind us. And that's why the people were very concerned about those things.
The things that Joe's talking about in terms of the selection process, what Joe has taught me is that you can't just cut down a bunch of trees and then figure out what products you're going to make from them afterwards. You have to have a need in mind, a product that will satisfy that need, and then go to the forest in a good way and find the materials you need to build that product. If you can imagine being here when he felled this tree, it's a very monumental undertaking, and it's a very sacred thing, taking that life. Tribal Parks doesn't exclude economic development. Tribal Parks fosters an economy that is more consistent with the traditional values and principles of which we have successfully managed these lands for thousands of years.